Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Electro Ninja's Lab. We are back once again with another live stream, and of course we are playing some Final Fantasy XIV. And yeah, it is both reset day and update day, so we are very excited to get the thing started. I would also like to briefly mention, for those of you who are watching on Twitch, that the drop, just remember that it is not a just watch one. Unfortunately, it is a freaking gift subs. Do not feel don't feel the need to. I'm not gonna ask for that. But yeah, and I don't even think I can accept gift subs at this point. Any subs at this point. 3, 4. But yeah. So yeah, it is update day, so we're gonna be checking out like a whole bunch of different things. So once we get this one done, what we're gonna do as the primary focus of today's stream. Well, I guess not the primary focus. Our first focus is going to be getting the Occult Crescent unlocked. What is that? Oh, this must be the Allied Society. Yeah, that's the Allied Society quest. These are the Occult Crescent quests. And then I believe that the Hildebrand quest line is probably in Solution 9. So yeah, we're gonna get these done. The advantage with I don't know. I just keep thinking about the advantage when it comes to getting these scripts. So with the with gathering and crafting, standard gathering, standard crafting, you are guaranteed. You can pretty much guarantee that you will get the maximum amount of scripts, but with fish, it's never a guarantee. Unfortunately, I guess they are always better, but yeah. Fish are almost always better than the other guys. But yeah. But yeah, look at that. Look at that. So, at this point, luckily, we don't need to worry too much about anything else for scripts, because I went ahead and got every single thing, or every single gear set that goes into the armoire. So yay, when it comes to these guys. Alright. So now we just need to finish getting our mount tokens, and we can get our final mount, which is fantastic. One thing I do wish for that thing is that it should specifically give experience for decent skill, but yeah, it's whatever. Okay, so let's switch to Summoner. Not enough MP. Oh, right, because that starts out at 0 when you're coming from that. All right. Let's see what we have to do. Funny you should show up now. I was just about to go over my expedition report. With all that's happened, it's turned into quite a yarn, but perhaps you'd be willing to take a listen. Oh, sorry, my nose is being finicky. Right, here goes. Plotting an eastward course from the high tide harbor, Captain Ram and his veteran crew set forth for Shade's Triangle, resolved to uncover the mysteries of the treacherous stretch of ocean. After days of steady sailing, they at last laid eyes upon the occult crescent. But something strange was afoot. The isle shifted and shimmered like a mirage, confounding all attempts at approach. Just as the crew began to despair, an unknown force seized the ship, guiding it toward the island. According to the daring adventurer and valued expedition member Hullaballi, this occurred moments after a strange voice rang out in her mind. Though it remains unclear, it is plausible that the mystery speaker and the ship's steering force are somehow linked. Once ashore, the crew entered the Phantom Village. Here, in one of its long abandoned structures, they made a startling discovery. A wizened but welcoming old fellow called the Archive, seemingly afflicted with the Tonberry curse. Oh my gosh. Learning of Captain Ram's plans, the Archive readily offered his expertise. Yet it soon became apparent that this expertise had been sealed away, the only means of recall being to hear what the adventurer saw and learned during her expedition. The mystery deepened further when Iris, a tiny familiar, likely summoned by the Isle's shadowy architect, appeared out of nowhere, prompting many questions, but providing few answers. For now, she seems content to observe the expedition from a distance. As the crew explored more of these strange shores, a picture of the Isle's true purpose began to take shape. By all accounts, it appears to be a repository for the knowledge and moments of the Fifth Astral Era. To keep these precious relics safe, the occult crescent is surrounded by a magical ward, separating it from the outside world. Similar magics are also believed to be to prevent the expedition's vessel leaving port. Among the isle's ruins stands two spires, the Tower of Blood on the south horn and its northern counterpart, the Tower of Magic. While both are considered key to unraveling the isle's secrets, it is the latter in which the occult crescent's architect is thought to reside. An island-wide ward keeping knowledge within and interlopers without. A mysterious entity capable of wielding such magics. And what will transpire when their true identity is unveiled? Or something along those lines. Does that sound alright to you? Huzzah! Thanks for listening. I'm sure there'll be plenty more to write about before the expedition ends. That's a question. I can't help but worry about the crew, though. Say, why don't you go and pay them a visit? No doubt you will need to, you'll be needed back on the Isle sooner rather than later. So that's a question. Can you go into the older zones like this as a blue mage? Excellent. I presume you'll be using the ethereal currents like you usually do. Give old Captain Ram my regards when you arrive. Alright, let's head in. Boop. Okay. Alright. Let's get this unlocked. Perfect timing. Been meaning to have a word with ye. I'm guessing you remembered Geralt's plan to combine his modern methods with an ancient knowledge uncovered. Well, it sounds like he needs to examine that phantom weapon of yours. Would you mind obliging? Please note that the current quest under no illusions cannot be abandoned via the journal. Should you wish to do so, speak with... Okay. I'll be straight with you, lass. I'm worried about your phantom weapon. Part of me hopes it's just the rum talking, but I'll need to take a gander either way. Go on. Stow it away. I've seen enough. Just as predicted, eh? Indeed, I'm afraid the weapon is, in a sense, defective. What? To think the Isle's Aether could deceive even my superlative perception. A potent force indeed. That may be, but now we know the plan will work. Hold on. I'm struggling to keep up. Fair enough. Perhaps you could all do with a reminder. Do you remember what we've done to your phantom weapon so far? I believe you infused it with the Isle's elusive energies. Something involving vast quantities of ether, I gathered. It's all flown right over my head, honestly. Yeah, let's do the first one. Exactly. And just like those energies, your weapon's a shifting, intangible phantom. In short, the aether permeating this isle is teeming with illusory properties and highly potent to boot. It's what gives your weapon its frightening power. Of course, that power needs stabilizing, which is why we turn to ancient methods to keep the aether from dissipating. I thought that had done the trick, but apparently not. Perhaps there was some flaw in the process. It would appear so. While the Isle's Aether greatly elevated the weapon's capabilities, its volatile nature is limiting the potential for further enhancement. We were able to verify as much by examining the adventurer's weapon earlier. So you're saying there's more power to wring out of the thing, but we just can't get to it. We can't get to it yet. Hence me grand plan. To counteract the phantasmal energies infusing the weapon, reveal its innate form, and unleash its true potential. A perfectly logical approach, but is such a thing possible? For a myth like of me, peerless talent, it is a worthy little praise, I'd say. If you want all the details, you'll have to congratulate me on the brilliant planning before I crack open another bottle of rum and forget all about it. Geralt. Me? Oh my gosh. Geralt, you suck sometimes. You know that? Basking in your admiration's thirsty work. Might crack open the rum after all. Oh my gosh. Shh. Only joking. Truth is, I'm itching to start. I might need to step away for a sec because my nose is just driving me crazy. But hi, Latios. Those phantasmal energies I mentioned. have bound your weapon in a complex illusion, preventing it from its truly shining. By stripping that illusion away and revealing the true essence of the weapon, we solve the problem. Stripping the illusion away? Like using a glamour dispeller to remove the projected appearance of arms and armor. That might be feasible with the right apparatus. Now you're talking. The best part is that we've already got the thing right. The thing for a job. Ain't that right? A certain knife comes to mind. Exactly. When the archive cut into his catch with that rusty old knife, the glamour was dispelled, and bleeding the thing shrank. That blade's the key. Thankfully, the little fellow let me borrow it for a while. Just as expected, the blade's imbued with unique dispelling magics. All told, it's quite the relic in its own right. And you reckon we can use it to cut through the illusion surrounding the phantom weapon? Oh. Aye, but the Isles Aether is vexing stuff. Nothing short of the most potent dispelling magic will suffice. Which is why we'll need to enhance the blade first. I don't know if just the archive will be perfectly home. This whole... I don't know if the actress... Well, what harm could a little fella possibly do? Sounds like we ought to slice through those lingering doubts of yours while we're at it. Any road, we'll need to hone the blade to boost its dispelling properties. Don't mind what we use as long as it's top quality kit. If it's a blade sharpening supplies we're after, I've heard nothing but the highest praises for Monarch whetstones. They ought to sell them back in Bayside Bevy. Ancestral alloy ingots, accident twine, the majestic polish likewise command good reputation. A skilled artisan should be more than capable of crafting them through, though I'm sure they can also be purchased with sufficient gil. Seeing as how the rest of us still stuck on this bastard rock, this falls to you again, lass. Hand over the goods when you're ready. Oh, joy. No. Joy. Okay. Well, it looks like we only need one of each of these, so that's good. So, let me look at this. What is the recipe for that? I'm assuming it's at the bottom. Wait. Oh my gosh. So, you need... Jeez Louise. So you need this. I think that's... Oh my gosh, that is so much freaking stuff. We might just purchase this, because that's insanity. We might just purchase those from other people who have put in the work. Yeah. Seriously. I will be right back, and then we will do this quest. Well... Yeah, I think we'll do this first, see if we can find... see how much they cost. But yeah, I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some allergy meds. And yeah, see what... so I'll be right back. So yeah, be right back. And we're back. Okay. That was not fun. Okay. Alright. So, let's continue this adventure. So, yeah. So, I'm not certain exactly what we'll need. Oh, there's a new barding? Wow. I'm assuming it's this guy, right? Yep. Jeez Louise. 500,000 for the thing that you have to purchase. Yeah, I don't want to deal with the expert crafts of these, so that's why I'm not doing it. Or at least I don't want to do it. Holy shit! Right? Yeah, that's insane. This was 500, or this one was 500,000. This was half that. And that's the crafted thing. Jeez Louise, what about the others? Oh, I was wrong about what exactly I was getting. Oh wait, am I dumb? I still don't want to craft them, but whatever they are, but. Yeah, I don't see it. What the fuck? Maybe it's in here? What was that? So that's the... Oh, here we go. Oh, it's a lot easier than I thought it was. Okay. That's actually, like... These are fairly simple materials to get. So, I'm assuming then that the twine is in here. This one? Yes. The twine is a little bit more challenging. Ascendant twine. Okay. I guess this has actually been used for a lot of other things as well, though, so that makes sense. Ew. Oh my gosh, I still... Yeah. Ew. Like, that's still a lot of money. But it's less expensive than I thought it was. I was expecting, like, people to be, like, charging, like, millions for these things. Oh my gosh. Oh. The thing is, there's, like, a ton of dust in the... There's, like, a ton of dust in the air right now. We're cleaning. We're cleaning stuff right now. And it's just it's a mess. I feel like, ugh. Ugh. Here are your stupid components. Cracking work. Time to get the knife honed to perfection. Though I think I have a quick sniffer of rum to help me concentrate. Don't want to mess this up. Don't you frickin' dare. No getting drunk on the job. The wonders a drop of rum will do me. My mind's clear and my hands are steady. Here goes. No more rum for you, mister. Maybe we should have gotten the other guy. The other version of you. Some of my finest work to date. Razor sharp and overflowing with ether. With the blades honed to perfection, we can get to work with those dispelling magics. No! Now for the actual grind. Right? You mentioned the knives dispel magics, but how are we supposed to go about improving them? The concept's simple enough. You take a dispeller of some sort, some form, and imbue the blade with it. A knife is as perfectly honed as ours, so will absorb a fair few dispellers' mind. Trouble is, your average glamour dispeller ain't fit for the task. Will needs a much stronger catalyst. In that case, might I suggest we utilize specialist prisms known as phantom dispellers. They ought to meet your exacting requirements. I've never heard tell of such catalysts. How might they be obtained? They are found in places suffused with ether, sites of intense battle to be specific. No! In truth, the phantom dispellers will have manifested unseen at many of the battlefields you have fought upon. Thanks to your tenure on this isle, however, they will henceforth be detectable. Given the multi-layered nature of your weapon's illusory endowment, my advice is to collect several varieties. A selection of phantom dispellers, Alpha, Beta, and Delta should suffice. That is Delta, right? That might be Gamma. I don't remember. I don't know the frickin' Greek alphabet off the top of my head. As ever, I am loath to burden you so, but I fear your talents make you the prime candidate for this endeavor. No! That's a spirit. I reckon 100 of those dispellers apiece should be plenty. I call bullshit. And I really do mean it this time. I won't be having you skirting out there for extra dispellers once you're back. You sure about that? No! Alright, this mission, the mission to dispel your phantom weapon's illusory magic, and thus unleash its true potential, has begun in earnest. To begin, you must heighten the dispelling capabilities of the Archive's knife. 3 varieties of phantom dispellers necessary for this process can be obtained from fates and critical encounters in the Occult Crescent's North Horn. Please note that dispellers cannot be obtained from the Fork Tower, Blood, or Fork Tower magic. Phantom dispellers are also obtainable by completing certain duties via the duty roulette. Details about applicable duties are noted in your journal. Please note that the current quest cannot be abandoned via yeah. So there's that. So, is there like a thing? No. No. Okay. So, yeah. So we'll be able to get them from the North Horn, but also we'll be able to get them from doing like the roulettes and stuff, which is kind of what I was wanting. So we'll do that. Oh, good to see you, Hallibelly. What's up? I don't blame the fellow for feeling concerned about morale, but morale is high, despite us being trapped here. And I've got good news besides. We finally cleared the route to the north. Really? It took some doing mind scrambling across the sheer cliffs, battling upstream through raging rapids, and weeding our way through the gloomy caves until we finally reached the basin of sorts. We soon set up camp among some ruins and set to work establishing a path here. Any road, how about we head straight to the North Horn? With you back in the fold, we can get straight to work. You got it. Good. I'll let the archive know. We'll be waiting over yonder by Joffrey. One sec. Does this actually say which one? It says the journal. It said the journal. High level, trials, and normal raids. Okay. I mean, that's fine. It's just... that's gonna suck to deal with. Oh my gosh, look at all the people. So hopefully this is like an easier way to get it. Oh. With the northern base camp up and running, we're ready to proceed at a moment's notice. That said, the usual precautions apply. We're better off sticking together en route. I've not journeyed to the North Horn since emerging from the sarcophagus. I wonder what curiosities await. I shall join you. Who? Oh yes, the ferry. Oh, a change of heart, or perhaps a new orders to help us. I will simply be observing your companion. You know, seriously, I would love to get some more fairy glamours. I'm assuming that that's part of what's going to happen with the action skins or whatever. That's probably going to be like the big thing that's going to be changing for Summoner and Scholar is the ability to change your companion. Yeah, your little summon. We'll see though. My hope is that they're not just when it comes to the actual summons, the big summons. I'm hoping that they're going to actually change what the summons are, not that they're going to change the freaking not that you can just change the skin of what they look like, which is possible. They might do that. They might have it be like, oh yeah, you can change this so that now it's this specific thing instead of that. Well, I suppose she has been keeping an eye on this whole while. Don't see any harm in her tagging along. Alright, let's go. Right, when you're ready to depart, just say the word. Alright, I do want to go to the North Horn. I want to do like a quick little look see, and then we'll do, I think we'll do... The thing is, I don't have as much time today as I usually would, so we'll see. North Horn. Yes. Commence. Let's see what this place looks like. I wish it was not dark right now, but it looks kind of cool based on what I'm seeing. Can we fly here? It feels so much more shattered just immediately. What the frick? If we can fly here, that's gonna be cool. Alright. Before we... So, another thing as well, just to mention, these are the I am still working on older jobs, so we'll see what happens there. But I'm just curious, what is the new? Oh, so this is the new gear. Okay. Augmentation. So okay, so it's basically looking the same. Oh, so you can swap them out, I guess. Okay. So if you got like the really good stuff, where is it? Yeah, here's like an example. So if you got these, you can actually get the new stuff fairly easily, but you have to have the you have to have it at least to the +1. Looks like, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, so this is the augmentation stuff, so you can get some really cool stuff. I'm curious. Let's look at at the fending set just for shits and giggles, just so that we can see what this looks like. So this is the fending set. This is what the fending set looks like. It's kind of nice. I might use I might use certain pieces of that. Like, obviously, this is probably from... Where's the guy? Are you the guy? You're the guy. You have the actual sets. So, yeah. And I'm assuming that the maiming set is probably, like, the same... Yeah, same thing, just different color. Let's see here. What does the striking set look like, then? I'm assuming... Is scouting similar? Scouting is similar to that. So, whatever... Oh, we might need to remove the... We will probably remove the top then, once we've, just so we can see what the other pieces look like. So striking and scouting look like they're the same. Let me look at the actual. And so does aiming. Casting is different. Casting and healing are different. So that's that. Let's remove the... Okay. Okay. I'm kind of down for those pants. Let's try out the casting set then. Is this like supposed to be? No, it's not. Oh, I thought it was gonna be like Bart's or whatever. I don't think that is. I have no idea what this actually is. Honestly, feels like a genie outfit, which is fine. It's just like, yeah, not necessarily my cup of tea. So that's that. So that was the gear. Let's see what this has. So this has, yeah, this is more of the, what was I saying? Bart? Is that who it is? I think that's who it is. Whoever the guy is from, or whatever this is. I don't remember names of characters. It's been a while. So yeah, so that's that. So that's gonna give us the ninja, black mage, white mage, red mage. That's the riding map, so we want to get that as soon as possible. That's gonna be our first option. Minion, 2 scrolls. These things are important. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. So those are from silver. Ooh. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Gold. Okay, so this one gives... Okay, so that's this set. Let's remove this. Cute. Cute little dress. I might use that. Okay. What is this one? Why is this? Oh, it's shorts. It's shorts for me. Okay. I guess it probably has like actual tights if you're a guy, is my guess. Nice. Okay. Oh, expedition supplier? Who are you? What do you have? Okay. So these are important stuff, but Oh my gosh. Oh, let me turn this down. I'm sorry. Let me turn down my volume. Oh. Sorry. That is just... I've tried my best, but it's nasty. We'll talk more. We'll talk to more of these people in a sec, but let's talk to Cut and Rem. Let's unlock the place. Okay. Oh. Our goals here are twofold. Twofold. Uncover the truth of the occult crescent and ensure the crew makes it home in one piece. Now I reckon finding the Isle's architect is the key to achieving both. Given that he's probably holed up in the Tower of Magic, finding a way in should be our first order of business. According to our scouts, the fiends in this part of the island are a damn sight tougher than the beasties we've encountered so far. If you find yourself struggling, you best head back to the South Horn for a spot training. Okay. I should also mention that the surveyors have turned up some interesting new trinkets. Speak with the crew if it tickles your fancy. Yeah. Oh, and don't forget to yeah. My friend, I wish to have a quick word with you. Let me know once you've completed your preparations. Okay. Jeez. Okay. So, wait, who is this guy again? What do you have again? Oh, something that later. Okay. We'll deal with that later. Yeah, so there's our first one. What do you have? You are not... you just talk. Okay, your information, but you can find that stuff later. Other places. Is the botanist someone I need to worry about? I don't think so. Okay. I don't even know what the different things are. I was hoping we could discuss the soul shards, you know, those crystalline records of martial methods conceived by the 12 city-states of Eld. As you no doubt recall, I posted they would only function upon the isle itself. Was my hypothesis correct? Yeah, seems to be. Part of me had wondered whether you, in particular, might be able to wield the shard's power beyond the ward. Evidently not. In truth, I've also been pondering the reason you were summoned here in the first place. The voice you heard belongs to the island's architect. Then seeking him out in the Tower of Magic ought to provide answers on that front too. In other words, the time has come to adventure forth once more. Yeah. Can we go and actually do some stuff now? Okay, it's open. Cool. Back on the South Horn, the only way into the Fork Tower was by way of the ethereal nodes that appeared during those mirages. Assuming the similar nodes exist on this part of the island, we ought to look for the structure housing it. Okay. Oh, critical engagement. It's all the way on the other side. Frick me. Okay. Can we fly? No. I was wondering if maybe we could, but it doesn't seem like we can. Are these guys level 20? This guy's level 21. Let's fight this guy really quick. Oh, come on. Okay. Oh. No, we're not gonna worry about it right now. Let's just get out of here. Let's go grab... Yeah, I'm not dealing with that. I'm not gonna continue to... Like, yes, this will get me gold currency to grind the monsters that are just out here. But honestly, I want to get these things... I want to get the Aethernets, or the Aetherites, taken care of. And get out of here for a bit. Oh, gosh. Oh, that's definitely an arena. Looks like a tough... looks like it would probably be a tough guy. Oh my gosh. That's a big water area. Are we gonna dive underwater? Oh my... Wow. Already things are level 30. And I'm just like a little bit out. Holy crap. I know that the guys are like level 40 eventually. But geez Louise, they expect you to fight these things? Like... Like the best option to level up is to do fates and is to get in a group. But yeah, there's the thing. We'll need to level up before we can actually go in there. But yeah. Well, it's definitely a confluence. And this structure is almost identical to the one in the south one. I think it's safe to say this is where the ethereal nodes ought to be. But something's not quite right. I'm not sure if arcane trickery is to blame, but this pavilion is completely inert right now. Maybe I need to get to level 40? No point in us pondering out here, though. Let's head back to camp and see if we can can't chip away at the archive seal some more. Okay, good. I'm not being taken immediately there. We will definitely... Okay, one sec. We'll wait for people to actually get here. But since it's right here, let's go do this. Is it that thing? Probably. Because, yeah, we can't kill this thing by ourselves, for sure. I do see at least a person. A single person. Where is everyone, actually? Oh, I guess they are probably doing, Are they still doing this? What is that at? 59? I'm not facing it until I have like some actual allies. Oh, this person is attacking. Good. Oh my gosh, that's terrifying. Okay, noted. So you need to get to the orbs. There's gotta be someone who's gonna do it. Well, I attacked it, so hopefully I did do a decent amount of damage to these guys, to this guy, so that's good. Okay, so noted. So in order to actually beat this guy, you need to... Oh! It gives 3. And that's just like the beginning. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and go with these guys to this one. I imagine that these guys are probably going to go here. I assume it's probably based on area, just like the first phase was, is my guess. I already tuned to this one, I think, right? Yeah. Oh, I forgot to activate my abilities. Alright. Don't worry about it later. There's actually not that many of these things. Part of me wonders then if we're going to be able to fly pretty quickly then. Swipe. Oh my gosh. Oh, fuck. I mistimed it. That's annoying. Okay. So yeah, sounds like this is definitely the easiest method to get these things. Is to come here to the Occult Crescent, find the different spots, and just travel around. Okay, so that's Delta. I'm gonna organize them here, I think, just so I can. Well, maybe actually let's put these here. I think is probably my best option. Fit here. Frick. How the frick are you supposed to do this? I hit it. That's the important thing. That's an evil thing to try and dodge. Holy crap. Okay. So yeah, it's not challenging to get these because to get some of these. I would assume we'll do a quick check in a bit to see like what is the rate of these when it comes to the other things. If it's a guaranteed thing, then that's fantastic. That was one thing that was kind of annoying about like the first step, is that it was not a guarantee and you needed a good, well, you didn't need a huge amount. So that was part of it. Okay, we're not gonna worry about actually doing any more fates for a little bit. Instead, I want to go ahead and just get these aether currents, or these aethernets, whatever they're called. But yeah, definitely something that that is just obvious to me, at least at this point, is that we definitely want to do the oh, actually, let's go to that. That's fine. Yeah, I think that'll work. So what we'll do is we will go ahead and join this, join the group that's doing this. Because there's a good chance that this is going to give me another one of these. Or there's a chance. I don't know. We don't know what the jobs are. But it's a good chance. I think it's a good chance. And then we'll go get this one, and then we'll go continue. Maybe we'll go to this after we do this one, and then we'll go up here. That might work. Okay. We'll see what happens here. Yeah, so I think a lot of people are probably focusing on these ones. Oh, wow. Okay. People are already leveling up pretty significantly, I guess. Oh, let's see. So, not too bad, because I think this is the highest level guy here. And he's 20. Oh, no, sorry, 27 here. So, I guess no one's at 40 yet, which isn't surprising. Alright, so what is this guy gonna be? Oh, it's Carby. It's literally Carby. Oh, Atlas Carbuncle. That's what it's going to be called. I would assume then that this is probably gonna have like a similar skill set to the fake guy, or not the fake guy, the raid one. Ruby Glow. Oh, Ruby Glow. Where is it going? Oh, I see what's wrong. Okay. Oh, Claw Chew-Tail. Okay, that's a simplest mechanic. Topaz Stones. So we want specifically an area. Okay, so this is going to be. Okay, so this is here to here. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, there it is. So while you're alive, oh my gosh. Oh, he was in the wrong spot. Okay, that's annoying. Oh. Is that okay? Yes. Okay. Ah, frick! I wasn't fast enough. Oh. Okay, but yeah, it's different mechanics, but it's very, very similar. So if you know Kirby's mechanics pretty well, you will be actually able to handle it. If you figure it out, but yeah. He is not, though. Oh, rock! I think the biggest issue with him is just, spotting where he's going. Just understanding where he's going and stuff like that. So like this one is not a spot that we want to be, but this one is. Yes, this one is good. So yeah. So yeah, if you can understand his the basics of his mechanics, you'll be fine. Is this straight? I think this might be fine. Tail. So challenging, yes. But makes sense, also yes. I think it's just like a matter of like getting used to him. I was worried that he was doing the toxic one. That would have sucked. Slightly over here. Yep, I got it. Okay, cool. Topaz stones. Ruby glow added. I think this one might be fine. Yeah, this is fine. So yeah, if the ruby glow overlaps with a topaz. Oh! And these give 10. So like, yeah, doing the fates and doing the doing the fates and stuff is actually like really good. I'm not worrying about that. I'm like, yes, that's cool that it's there. I'm not doing that right now because here's the thing. While the pots are a good aspect of this, they end up because they end up taking you pretty much everywhere. They end up being just insane to deal with early on. But yeah, this feels like it should be a flight area. Are we still only level 20 though? Yeah. I feel like they need to give more of this experience, actually. Just in general. I know that I kind of know why they don't give as much, but it's like, I'm assuming that these guys are probably going to go to the occult, to the next one, whatever it is. So, if there is another one of these, then I will join them for it. Another critical engagement while we're here, I should say. So that's this is a question that I have. Can we swim? Or can we swim? Can we dive? And if so, is there a reason to? Because this does look pretty deep, relatively deep. Oh, you can't even swim here. Noted. So probably on this side then is the fucking entrance. Oh. Taoist Cap. What is this one? Huh. Interesting. Okay, so I'm assuming then that there's like a bridge over here? There has to be. Yeah, looks like there's a bridge over there. Okay, so no flight. Unless I'm... Well, maybe there might be. But yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and join this fight. Since we're here. fuck? Frick, 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 frick! Go away! Go away! No! Shit! Please? Please? Please come back and res me? Can you help? I was just about to shout. Oh, there was a critical engagement there. Okay, that's fine. But yeah, so let's... Who is messaging? Stop it. Who is messaging? Oh, it's that. Oh, right. Holy crap, that's coming up. We'll talk about that in a sec. Next week is my anniversary on the channel. Is the channel's anniversary. I completely forgot about that. Wait, subterranean? Okay, no, it's not. I was like, is that actually like another thing I'm gonna need to worry about? But no, it looks like it's fine. I thought that we were gonna need to, yeah. What is this area? This is 39. Jeez. So not 40s yet, but this does seem like it's pretty high level, so definitely gotta be careful here. Let me see. Oh, well, there's a survey point. Oh, gosh. Wait, that's it? Oh, wait, no. That's 52. I thought it was saying 32, and I'm like, what? This had to be higher. Because it's level 50. Or, near the level 40, I should say. This is like one of the highest level areas, I'm assuming. Wait, is this it? This is the library. Oh, no, it's a storage room. Okay. But yeah. Let's go ahead and return. Because now we have... That's it. Wait, what? This is an area. Captain Ram tells me you found a confluence by the pavilion. Pray, share more details. Judging by your account, I believe that the confluence does indeed connect with the Tower of Magic. Ah, and there goes the familiar sensation of the seal eroding. Any ideas to why we can't use the ethereal nodes? Several, but let me first touch upon the fork towers themselves. Over 1,500 years ago, the island's architect foresaw a calamitous disaster, and thus sought to preserve a facet of all civilization here on the Occult Crescent. But to do so would mean storing the very knowledge that imperiled the world in the first location, in a single location. Measures to prevent this misuse would be essential. Hence the ward and all the storms in the Shades Triangle. Precisely. And it is the Fork Tower that's formed the backbone of this approach. The Tower of Blood and to project those deadly storms, and the Tower of Magic to maintain the impenetrable ward. Both undertaking require highly advanced techniques and near constant monitoring, which is why the towers are manned. As I've said before, I believe the architect himself, who resides in the Tower of Magic. So the towers are both conduits for all that magic, and humble abodes for the overseers. Seems like a lot to bother just to keep the tiny island hidden from prying eyes. Tiny island packed with potentially world-ending knowledge. So you feel the same way. Either way, the Tower of Magic is the focal point of the ward. All the Isle's ethereal currents converge upon it. If the confluence you discovered is indeed so greatly diminished, we must assume all is not well with the island's aether. Thus begins our next investigation. Alright. Alright, so we will accept this quest. So the Isle's ethereal currents are on disarray. Come to think of it, the landscape here is completely different from, to what we saw down south. It feels warped, unnaturally. We ought to investigate what causes those changes. And I suggest we start by surveying multiple confluences. That should give us a clearer picture of what's happening at the ethereal level. I've mind to accompany you on this your excursion. By that way, I can immediately share what Seal's undoing reveals at each site. No need to pay me any heed, though. In the interest of avoiding my untimely demise at the hands of some fell fiend, I shall follow stealthily at a safe distance. Okay. In that case, I'll stay put. I suggest you concentrate on your search on the ruins in the area. I'll check for any of them around. Yeah. So we'll look around at a later date. I'll come back here. So yeah, that's the plan, I think, for now. So yeah, that's what we'll do. Next time. What are we at? We're at 408. How we? So wait, it's from you, right? Yes. So the first thing that we should absolutely get is definitely the Northhorn writing map, because that's going to give us way fast. That's going to allow us to go way faster to things. These are that's just gear, and unfortunately, I don't think this gear is ever better. Where's my? Yeah, so that's 780. What is this? This is 790. So, like, even like Bygone stuff is 790. So it's about the same eye level as augmented stuff. I doubt that. Let's see, what is the ultimate version? Yeah, it's 780 as well. So, like, it might be stronger. No, not really. It's useful here, but that's pretty much it. It's only here in the Occult Crescent that's better. So, than augmented stuff. So, yeah, we'll check it out later. But for now, let's go ahead and leave. So, yeah, that's fine. So what we're going to do as part of our testing is I'm going to go ahead and wait a minute, one sec. Where do things go? So okay, so beta and alpha are the ones that are going to be the ones that we really need right now. But trials and high level, so yeah, trials, high level dungeons, normal raids. So let's run a trial. We'll have that going in a so that we can do that. Let's go ahead, because we don't have a whole lot of time today. We only have about an hour left. What we will do is we're going to go ahead and set tomorrow's schedule as being because I have about an hour left before I need to end the stream. So we'll go ahead and take care of the Beast Tribe, the Alliance, the Allied Society quest. We'll go ahead and do that. That'll be our that's going to be our goal for the rest of the day. We will go ahead and do Hildebrand tomorrow, and we will actually plan for that. Should things come up that we can't, we will do that at the next possible stream that we can do. Oh my gosh, my nose is just being such a pain today. Why, if it isn't our special advisor? You'll be pleased to know that business is booming in the Turali travel agency. I've scarcely had time to rest my feathers, in fact. But what about you, Halabali? How goes the adventuring professional? I'm in the middle of a grand quest as we speak. I'm glad to hear you're keeping busy. As the agency's reputation grows, we find ourselves with more and more customers from distant lands. It's been quite the challenge catering experiences for each of them. Ah, that reminds me. Wakesa said he wished to discuss a certain matter with you. If you have a moment, could you stop by the eatery? Sure. He and Liplu must want you to be a part of this new plan they're cooking up. Now, I should go and greet our newest arrivals. It's always a pleasure to see you, Halabali. Yeah. Okay. So, another thing as well, and I don't know if we're actually going to do this, but something we might do is when we start working on Beastmaster, we might do... Well, no, I don't know. I was kind of thinking maybe we might do some of the Beast Tribes in A Realm Reborn. But the thing is, like, the Realm Reborn Beast Tribes are all, like, really high level. So it's not like it's actually going to do much for leveling. Like, it might help a little bit for those last few levels. But if we're going to be getting most of our experience from other things, it's like, it's not that big of a deal. But we'll see. We'll see what happens with Beastmaster in September. So for now, it might be best for you to start preparing the ingredients. Can you manage? It may end up being quite a guest list. The more the merrier. Ah, speaking of which, the guest of honor graces us with her presence. Been keeping busy, Halabali? A little bit. Why, hello, Halabali. What brings you to Turali Travel Agency this day? Got a message that you guys needed me. I see. Well, it's fortunate you ran into Zelly Holly. There is indeed a certain matter we'd like to discuss with you. You see, we've... Great timing. Just great timing. But yeah, I want to see how much this gives me. That's all. That's the only reason I'm doing this. Like, maybe it's more or less depending on what you have. random which one gives has issues? Oh, it's only 5. Okay. So that's not too bad. Like, it's not as much as I would want, but... yeah, it's not as much as I was hoping for, but it's better than nothing. Alright, let's actually take care of this quest now. You see, we've heard from our customers and fellow merchants about recent developments in both Urkopacha and Momok. It seems both settlements have been revitalized by ambitious new ventures. Oh. Apparently, these endeavors flourish thanks to, in part, to the tireless contributions of a lone traveler, whose many skills helped pave the way from shaky beginnings to steadfast success. Oh my gosh, I can't sneeze. I'm sneezing. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just having huge issues today. Oh, as I heard more of these stories, I became certain of who this lone traveler was. I believe she stands before me now, in fact. Yeah, you're right. Oh. I've been busy, I admit it. Oh. I knew it. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh. Can this stop, please? This is driving me crazy. I can imagine no one else heard of the traveler's many selfless feats. I'm glad to know it was you. Now, I'm certain you were the right woman for the little task I need help with. Do you mind delivering 2 missives for me? I'm hoping to reach out to the people in charge of these ventures. Zerkote, the Open Armed, and Golgoma, if I remember correctly. We're going to expand the offerings of the trolley. Not yet, not yet. Before such considerations, I feel there is something we should all do together. My inner abacus is telling me there is no better time to grasp this opportunity than now. We're planning to propose a little joint venture, is all. For now, though, we have to keep the details close to the chest. Sorry for the secrecy, but believe me when I say it'll benefit everyone involved. Okay. I knew we could count on you, Halabali. I suppose it only makes sense to visit the closer destination first, Zerkote, the Open Armed. While you're taking care of that, we'll be about on our own preparations. Farewell for now. Okay. So I do want to at least do my dailies for this. Because these are important. Oh my gosh. Seriously, Alexander? We still have a week before the new people start coming in. Why are we getting so many new so many early things? What are those fists? Sorry, I'm distracted. I need to know these fists. What are these fists? Oh, they're augmented Hellfire claws. Okay, they're level 60. So I'm assuming that those are probably from like one of the bosses. They're one of the trials from that era. None of the trials are things we need. No. Did they add? Actually, that's a question. So, seems like these only give like 5 at a time. Oh, cool! I got 3 commands. Probably because the tanks and the healers left immediately. Yeah, I don't want to run the high level dungeon yet. It specifically says the high level one. It doesn't say expert or max level one. So that kind of sucks, but okay. Oh, Hullbally, it's good to see you. Have you come to lend a hand again? Here you go. Kind of, sort of, not really. A letter from the Raleigh Travel Agency. Let me see. Oh, yes. Hullbally, have you by chance read this letter? No? I thought so. Then I shall keep the surprise. I meant to say that it may come as a surprise that Leaplu considers you her special advisor. No? Then I suppose there is no need for you to read the letter after all. Certainly not. In any case, I think I shall read the rest of the letter together with Varger. In the meantime, you should go speak with Rico Terte. The spirits ask daily when you will come and play with them. They will be overjoyed to see you. Okay, fine. Look, the crafty one has come. Hullbally has come. Indeed she has. Here to play with the spirits, Hullbally? Rukute, joy reflects my own. It is always an honor to meet with a hero of your pedigree. The hands can always use the aid of one such as you. You're here to deliver a letter from the Raleigh Travel Agency. They've become the talk of Tyrrell of late, and you say you're their special advisor? You do get around, don't you? Yet you have not read the letter yourself. Curious, given the agency's purpose. Perhaps they intend to cooperate with the Yokoi to attract more sightseers to this place. If that were the case, surely they would have come here themselves. I recall the concern is managed by the self-same siblings who oversaw the alpaca wool bedding emporium, and I know they prefer face-to-face business dealings. That being said, with a lion's share of the restoration work finished, many of the artisans are eager to start their next projects. Such a proposal could provide that opportunity and breathe even more life into Urkapacha. We know not what business and project mean. Are you saying more little people like you will come? Well, it's too soon. Well, it's too soon to say for certain. If that were the case, however, would you greet them happily? We would. More people means more friends to play with. Together we can remember all friends who come before. Oh, I see even the spirits have taken to the Yokoi's way of thinking. Nothing could make me happier. If we play more, the more snow will fall. The frost blooms will blossom, and everyone will smile. Farafar will smile too, yes? Most certainly. I knew it. We can play now. Can we play now, Crafty One? I don't think you can refuse, nor do I wish to. Nor do you wish to. We have pressing matters to attend to. Attend to ourselves, but it's simply impossible to deny Ryukor Tete. To be honest, the two of us have been hard-pressed to keep up with the spirits during the air games. With you on our side, perhaps the odds will even out. Less talking, more playing! I do wonder if, like, with this update, if certain things are going to get better. So, like, this place is still under the works. That was so much fun. Thank you, Crafty One. Oh, they didn't even show it. Okay, I thought they were going to actually have us play. Oh, I'm positively drenched. But so long as Ryukor Terte is satisfied, I'm glad to risk a little frostbite. We all played, everyone. After all that, perhaps some time to warm up and rest would be well advised. Farafar has surely read the letter by now, so why don't you return to shelter? Oh, sorry, I was reading it as the other one. Come back again, Crafty One. We will be waiting. I thought we were actually going to have to play, and do something, but I guess not. That's fine. Alright, where is he? Farafar! I can tell by the snow on your clothes that you indulge the spirit's playful whims. I hope that you will look forward to visiting us as much as we look forward to welcoming you. Now, I believe I have kept you waiting long enough. You are curious about the letter, yes? Liplu wrote of her plans for the future. It sounds marvelous, so could you please tell her that I would be honored to be a part of it? Unfortunately, I am unable to share any more than that. While your curiosity must be eating away at you, rest assured everything will be made clear soon enough. Judging by what I read, it seems your next destination is Gokgoma and Mamuk. May your travels be swift. As for myself, preparations must be made for Liplu's endeavor. I look forward to seeing you again soon. Okay. To Gokgoma. Hello, Hullaballi. Come to see how we're getting along. Gokgoma is more prosperous than ever. I'm glad to say. Oh my gosh, why can't I just not sneeze? Since joining the Tirali Agriculture Association, we've gained more and more customers from outside Mamuk. We've even arranged a trial partnership for our crops used at a taco shop. When I went to Tuliol to deliver them, I heard some relatives of mine were returning to Mamuk for a visit. They're eager to see what changes have come to the city. Apparently, they're bringing along their younglings, so we're arranging to have them ride the branch bearer. A bird's eye view of the granary is sure to leave a positive impression. That's about it for what's new around here. How have things been with you, Hullaballi? I bring a letter. A letter, you say? Oh, let me have a look. The travel agency. I've heard people talk of it in the capital. Wait, you're their special advisor? Do you have friends everywhere, don't you? What else is in this letter? Let's see. I think Gear should read this as well. While we're doing that, why don't you pay a visit to the kitchen? Chachiro is there to help Bolteste prepare a new dish. Gotolja should be around too. I think they'd be glad to see you. Once we've read this the letter, I'll meet you at the kitchen. Until then. Oh, I'm just going to the kitchen immediately. Okay. Is that Hullabally? You've come in just in time. Old Bull Teste has been struck with inspiration and whipped us up some delicious new dish. Well, I've heard a few former Mook residents were returning from Tuliolo. I sense an opportunity to use my cooking to show them how much their old home has changed. The culinary wheels began to turn. And besides, well, Tika Silvas has earned a reputation among visitors. We mustn't rest our laurels as artisans. The Revulja and the others poured their sweat and tears into the granary, and our relations with the Gibril have at last started to improve. Totro and the others hunters can visit without fear of menacing stares or harsh words. Mook has changed. The entirety of Yoctel has changed for the better. Of course, but not everyone knows this, and it is our job to spread the good tidings. According to Revulja, while our crops are proving popular among those outside these canopies, people are still wary to step foot in Yoctel. Mook has had a reputation as an inhospitable place for so long that many treat it as fact. Even I refused to believe it had changed until I saw it with my own eyes. But your food will get people thinking differently. They won't just hear about the change. They'll taste it. I would gladly volunteer for any flavor testing you might need. I would have you sample my work as well. My newest creation, the Mokstel, meaning forest radiance, in our tongue. I've deep fried the shining Najul peels and placed them atop a hearty soup. It sounds delicious. Did they actually make this? They're gonna make a huge party, aren't they? Apologies for the wait. I must say, your friend Liplu certainly has some interesting ideas. And after discussing it with Anger, we've decided to help bring them to fruition. We'd like to begin preparations at once, but wanted to first confirm that the event is being held at Urkapacha. Oh, you don't know. But if you aren't there, then... Revulja, perhaps we'd better leave this matter be for now? Good point. Right. For the time being, could you tell Liplu that we will be happy to take part in her plan? I hope we'll be seeing you again soon. I could talk cooking with you until the sun sets and rises again. I can barely believe the stories of the meals you've eaten. Please, you have to tell us more about the world's food next time. As for what I was saying before, we'll handle that ourselves. Give Lipu our regards, Holibelly. They're holding a party for me as like a big thank you, aren't they? To Doc Poga. How many quests are in this? Where is the freaking next one? Let me go to Dontra for a second. Oh! Oh, that's fun. So apparently Yokai's coming back. And they're actually doing some new things. That's actually kind of fun. We'll talk about that later. Where's the information about these guys? So it's 2 quests. Okay. The blue. You've returned at last. So, how was everyone? Did they have positive things to say about my letter? Yeah. What are you doing? They did? Well, that's a huge relief. It's and not that I doubted you for a moment, but their readiness to agree to my proposal shows me just how hard you worked for their benefit. There was something else I was curious about. Have your friends been faring? How have your friends been faring since becoming established? Well, I hope. There have been many new changes. Oh, that's good to hear. They reached the Malmstone with your help, but have wherewithal to forge a new future with their own hands. Much like we're doing here, the news is heartening, indeed. And now that everything is settled, the true work begins. Oh? I have to see what this looks like. Move this. That's kind of a nice outfit. Not necessarily like something that I will probably... like I might use parts of this. For sure. It's only like 1 dye channel though. That's unfortunate. Like how does this dye? Out of curiosity. Oh, it's just the vest for that part. That sucks. Maybe they're working to actually change it, but we'll see. I'm assuming that this is actually like the gloves. Yeah. And then geographic guesswork. Okay, so that is a new... Allow me to thank you for delivering those letters, Holibelly. I also offer my apologies for sending you hither and thither for such a minor task. No doubt your feet ache and your back cries out for respite. I've had longer treks. As expected from an adventurer of your caliber, you are positively independent. Still, you did walk quite a distance, so I encourage you to take some time off and rest at our guest lodgings. Come to think of it, despite all the trials and tribulations you've endured for our sake, I don't believe you've had a chance to stay with us. How about it? Good, good. I anticipated you might agree to my suggestion, so your chambers are being prepared as we speak. Once they're ready, I'll have let you know. It shouldn't be long, but please make yourself at home in the meantime. Are they gonna actually give us like an place to hang out here? Like a hotel room here? Oh, is that Holibelly? Is that you? Oh, hey. I thought so. It's been so long, I'm not sure if you remember me. It's Fontaine, the Potsworn. Yeah, I remember you.
It is a pleasure to happy greet you here of all places. Have you come for crystal tusks?
Crystal tusks? You're lodging here. Good for you. You always seem so busy. It's heartening to know you have the time to recuperate.
We are here on delivery. Fontaine's crafty goods have proven very popular as of late.
Fortunately for me, customers have even made the journey all the way to Earthenshire to purchase them. I feel blessed that anyone would go to such trouble for my work. You played no small part in guiding me upon this path, Holloway, and for that I thank you. Slowly but surely, I have overcome the impulse to compare myself to others, and become content simply to know my crafts bring so much joy. The seeds of that change were planted the day I met you in Wooklamont, and every day since then, I have become more certain that coming to Tural was the right choice.
But you cannot say, let success make you lazy. The life of an artisan is one of constant improvement. When you are inspired with new ideas, quick, tell Regirock at once. That way you will always have what you need for your crafty work.
Since our business here is finished, it's about time we return to Earthenshire. Well, rest well, Holloway, and may we meet again. So, that's another thing I've been saying for a while. We still have not gotten a goblin quest, beast tribe, society, whatever you want to call them. We still have not had a Lupin one either, so maybe we'll get those in the next update. I don't know. I kind of doubt it, actually. Most hearty welcome to our special advisor. If you are ready to see your room, allow me to guide you. I must admit, attending to one such as you is quite the emotional experience. We owe you so much, and we aren't the only ones. We recently had a customer visit from distant Alexandria. Apparently, they had taken part in some sort of martial competition there, and they told us about the various troubles they had recently befallen their nation. It was you and your companions that saw them through those dark times. When I heard that our special advisor was risking life and limb for the sake of others, I was worried, but I was also in awe. You fly freely and nobly, and the least we can do is offer you a place of respite from your trials. It is an honor, in fact. But there I go rambling again. Please allow me to show you to your room. Please make yourself at home. If there is anything you need, anything at all, you only need ask. Oh, but before I go, Liplu said that Wabokissa wished to speak with you. If you have a moment, could you visit the eatery later? Until then, please enjoy your stay. Is this actually gonna be like a place that I can just hang out from now on? I doubt it. I really doubt it. Well, this is a surprise. Come to visit old friends, Holloway. Is that right? I'm glad you remember. Then I suppose you also remember how much trouble we went through to ensure that it's been a long time since I've done that, so I was genuinely guessing. How much we went through to ensure Robert unforgettable experience. I take it you finally found time to relax, and I've become quite fond of this place myself. And since my first tour, I've arranged several more devoted entirely to fishing. And since the fate has brought us together again, there's something I wanted to tell you ever since our last meeting. Surely you've noticed the effects your actions have had on Tyrol. Long-standing issues and once gripped the nation now seem manageable. A change set in motion more than 80 years ago when Galul Jaja stemmed the conflict plagued the continent, founded Tuliolol. His Landsguard made the roads safe, and people could move more freely than ever before. With the Pelu Pelu given the mercantile. Wares of all sorts flowed across Tyrol. But even so, its various people remained in their ancestral lands, following their established customs. The capital remained fundamentally separate. However, Galul Jaja had no intention of changing that. He understood that it would take time for a single nation of Tyrol to coalesce, and entrusted the next generation to see that it realized. With the succession of the new Dawn servants and the new generation has come, the Tyroli Travel Agency is but one of many enterprises reshaping our home. I hear that you aided some few of them, in fact. People will have more chances to explore unfamiliar lands, more chances for mutual exchange, and as we come to better know our neighbors, we will learn to come together as a nation and step forth into a brighter future. I haven't given it that much thought. I see. You are only doing what comes naturally, lending a helping hand to those in need. To think actions that come so naturally to you would help revitalize a whole nation and the people who live within it. Such selflessness is truly moving. I am grateful for your journey across Tyrol and for lending your strength to those you've met. The Wing of Reflection shall do its utmost to ride these favorable winds as far as we can. Now, I believe I've taken up enough of your time, Hallaballi. Rest well. I did a little bit of grinding. The items that you need that are crafted are actually like extremely cheap right now. They're only like 200,000. So comparatively, like compared to like other times, and they're relatively cheap crafting as well. So it's not like it's so if you've got like someone crafters over 100, you can do it. So yeah. All right. But yeah, we've been doing the Allied Society quest, and we're gonna do tomorrow, I think, maybe even later today. We'll do Hildebrand, but it's gonna. I'm busy today, so I don't know. Yeah, we can take a look. I can see if I can help you. I just bought it since I've got a lot of gil right now, but oh my gosh. But yeah. Yeah. Surprisingly, the most expensive was actually the thing that you have to buy, because that's 500,000 gil, and you have to buy it. You can't go around doing other things. You can't craft it, unfortunately. Oh my gosh. Hopefully. Oh. Thank you. I am having a day today with this nonsense. I probably should stop using the tissues because they often just make it worse for me, unfortunately. Oh. And reading this is not helping. Greetings, Holibali. Hope you were able to take your mind off things for a bit. Your face says it all. Here, I cooked a little something up for you. I put my heart and soul into it, so you best hurry to your destination before it gets cold. I didn't expect to be sent off so soon. Did you? Liplu is waiting for you at a retreat in Orcapacha. Some hot springs run by Pelu Pelu, as I understand. But one thing before you go. I'll come out and say it. Back then, when with the third promise, all that kidnapping and whatnot, well, things weren't looking too bright after we ran into you. Of course, you were only doing right by your allies, but we'd never taken such a beating as you gave, nor been hounded so relentlessly afterwards. We were scared to death. When we saw you again, I was certain my final days had come. But instead, my days have been full of making food I love and watching the customers enjoy it. My old crew and I are even earning an honest wage. Not bad for a bunch of former ne'er-do-wells. Not bad at all. Our past crimes are forgiven and our apologies taken at face value, all by the grace of you and Liplu. We owe you both a debt of gratitude we can never repay. Still, may this meal will go some small way toward evening the scales. Best be off now to Orcapacha Holibali. So the actual the actual thing that's the grind is these. Basically, you need to get these three things. I think it's like you get 3 from doing the fates. You get 10 from doing critical engagements, and you get 5 from doing whatever the actual roulette is. So like for alphas, it's the high level roulettes. For betas, it's the trials, and for deltas, I think it's deltas, whatever it is, normal rates. So, and you need 100 of each of those. So, I am working on it. We'll see what it is. But yeah, it's just, you do the crafting, and then you get those, and then you're done. And then we'll see what happens after that, I should say. Because we're not necessarily done. 100? Yes, 100 each. So we'll see what happens. It doesn't seem that bad. Like, from what I'm seeing, because if you're already going to be doing Occult Crescent, the Fates and the, and, like I said, Fates give 100, Fates give 3. The, other thing, critical engagements give 10. So that's, if you just did critical engagements, it's 10 of each. 10 in each area that's doing, for each one. And that's it. So, it's really not as bad as it sounds. Yes. From what I'm seeing, it's always. It's not like because every single fate I've done that I did there gave me some. Every single one of the other things I get, the critical engagements gave me some, and so far all of the trials have given me some. So it's not like it's a really big challenge to get. They're consistent. Yeah. There you are, Holibali. We've been waiting for you. Did you bring the food Wabukasa made? Yep. So it is annoying, but it's not that bad. Good, good. Thank you for carrying it all this way. Now, shall we begin? On behalf of all those who work to get towards the betterment of Yoctoral, I'd like to welcome you to the Guest of Honor U. Terribly sorry for keeping everything so secretive. I worry that you might shy away from attending the party if you knew that what we were about. I had a feeling something was going on. Originally, we had planned to hold this event at the travel agency, but as we heard more and more about your exploits around Tural, we began to envision something greater. An event that would bring together everyone you've helped. We've been wanting to thank you for everything you've done. So Leap Blue's invitation provided a perfect opportunity. Boy Tetse made almost too much food for us to carry. We brought the Snow Spirit's favorite libation, among other traditional Yakui fare. I hope everyone eats and drinks their fill. And the other spirits have expressed interest in coming. Perhaps their whims will guide them here at some point. Look around, Holobali. All these people from across Tural because of you. Yeah. Honestly, though, I feel like the other one made the old way that they did it was a little bit more fun. You see, while you were a highly valued contributor to our project, we scarcely knew anything about you. Admittedly, these challenges we faced left us with some little time for leisure, but even so. People speak of your exploits in Tuliolol quite often, and with each new story, I learn more and more of who you are. It made me realize how little we actually know of you, of your life. That made me feel somewhat sad. More than an advisor, helper, or artisan, I'd like to know you as a person. We all feel that way. You can be sure. So if it isn't too much trouble, we'd like you to tell us about your life both within Tural and without. But before that, why don't you go and change into something less dusty from travel? This is a party after all. We'd like you to relax. Okay. Look at this. Look at all this food. Look at all these drinks. Is that what the emote's gonna be? Okay. Hopefully this is not gonna take too long. I'm hoping that, like, with this... Snow spirits! This feels like a bad idea. You don't want to go in there. It's hot. It's very hot. Yay! We did it! Or they did it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and call it after this cutscene, whether it's actually completing the quest or not. I know that there is like another part to complete it, but I think I need to go. Unfortunately, it's after 10, so I just yeah, there's the cutscene. Yeah. So yeah, it looks like there's a little bit more. So we're gonna call it there. I might come back later with another stream to finish this off. And then once that's done, so either later today, I don't know when, or we will come back tomorrow, I think. So yeah, is this a no? This is not a freaking house. Why is this not a freaking tower? But yeah, anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed today's live stream and are looking forward to the next one. And I shall see you guys next time. But on. And I'm not gonna send you guys anywhere for those of you on Twitch. So see you guys later. But on.